Hi guys, in this video I will try to tell you some of the HTML tips that you all must know about it. Every web developer or the UI front-end developer must know about this one. So first one is the clickable email, phone, call and SMS links using HTML. So I will try to give you some best examples. So let's say that here I am having an href mail to example.com and telephone to 1234, SMS to 1234. So now these three things. So whenever the user tries to click on this one, so it will try to open the here if I try to, so if I click on this send email, it will try to open the Outlook email or anything whichever the default email app that has been set. And if you try to click on this caller, so it will try to call the app, and SMS means it will try to send the SMS. So this is one of the thing HTML which you can do it. And creating the next one is the creating a collapsible content. So you can use the details tag and also the summary tag when you want to include collapsible content on your web page. The details tag creates a container for the hidden content, while the summary tag provides a clickable label to toggle the visibility of that content. For example, let's say that here you are having a details tag and the summary, and here you are having this paragraph tag. Now if you try to see it here, the detail tags will create a container for this one, the summary it will try to hide it. Now if you try to click on this one, so without any CSS or anything, so we can create a collapsible content. So this is one of the HTML tip which you can learn it. So creating the collapsible content. And the another one which I want to try to explain you is the utilizing the semantic elements. Choose the semantic elements over the non-semantic elements for your websites. They make your code meaningful and improve structure, accessibility and SEO, the most important thing. So what I want to tell you is the one thing is, so here this is the image. For example, if you try to see here, so this is the layout if you are trying to design it. So the layout if you try to observe carefully, so this is the non-semantic element and this one is the HTML semantic elements. So if you want to design the header means you can use this header tag and navigation like this, and here these are the sections and aside means side navigation and the footer. So apart from using the non-semantic elements, it is better if you use the semantic elements. So this improves the structure, accessibility and also the SEO. So this is one thing which I want to tell you. So the another important point which I want to tell you is the enhancing the drop down menus. You can use the option group tag to group related options in a select HTML tag. This can be used when you are working with large drop down menus or a long list of options. I will copy and I will try to do it. So here we are having a select tag and these all belongs to one group means, so you can label it as a fruit, so that apple, banana, mango is under one group and vegetables is under another group. So like this in the select you can group the foods. So now if you try to see here, the fruits is under the section and vegetables, the tomato, broccoli and the carrot is in the vegetable section. So like this in the drop down also, by using the option group tag you can group the related items in a one section. That is one thing. And the another one is improving the video presentation. So let's say that you can in the video tag, so for example let's say that here you are having a video tag, right? So you can also use a poster. Okay, so you can use the poster image poster in order to show the poster image. So you can use any poster image, so whichever the poster image you want you can use it. So this provides the poster attribute can be used with the video element to display image until the user plays the video. So that is one thing, until the user plays the video. So this one will be useful. Supporting the multiple selections. So now let's say that you can use the multiple attribute with the input and also the select elements to allow user to select multiple values at once. For example, let's say that here you are having this input type is equal to file and the multiple you are using it, right? So if you use this multiple thing, now if I try to click on this choose files, so now here I can select, instead of selecting only single one, I can select the multiple options also. And here also in the select also, if you mention this one as multiple, you can select the multiple options in the drop down. So this is also supporting the multiple selections. And the another one is displaying the text as a superscript and also a subscript. The sub and the superscript can be used to display the text as a subscript and a superscript respectively. So I will try to show you one example for this one. For example, let's say that I want to show the HTO. So then how can I show this HTO thing? For example, let's say that I am having a paragraph tag and I want to show the HTO, right? So I can write H and I can use the sub So at the bottom I want to show 2, and here I can write the O. Now if you try to see the output, so here you will be able to see the H2O. So like this you can use A square. So if I want to show the A square means, so here I can show A plus B, and here in this one I can write SUP and square. So now you will be able to see the output will be A plus B whole square. So the sub and the SUP and SUB can be used to display the text as subscript and superscript respectively. So this is also one of the HTML thing which you need to understand. Creating the download links, the another one is, we can use the download attribute for the anchor element to specify that when a user clicks on the linked resource should be download rather than navigate to. For example, let's say that you are having a document.pdf, so you have provided in the href. Instead of opening that one in a separate page, if you want to make the user to download it means, then you can use this download attribute and you can add the same link over here in the download. Now if I try to click on this one, automatically it will try to download, as this document is not existing in my system, so it is not downloading. So like this you can provide the user, instead of navigating the page, so you can provide the download attribute. So this is also another one. Control the image loading. So for the image source you have a loading attribute. So we have a loading attribute, image source is equal picture.jpg and loading is equal to lazy. So the loading attribute with the image element can be used to control how the browser loads the image. Actually it has 3 values: eager, lazy and auto. Eager means automatically it will load, lazy means it will load lazily, auto means automatically it will take. So now you also have a translation features also in HTML. For example, let's say that you are having in another language other than English means, so normally the Google will try to show the translate thing, right? So if you want some of the text not to be translated means, then you can use an attribute that is nothing but translate attribute. Translate is equal to no. So now when you are trying to translate this one, so this text will not be translated. So to specify whether the content of an element should be translated by the browser translation features or not. So this is one thing. And another one is setting the maximum length. So for input element, so you know these all the things, input element, by using this maximum length attribute you can set the maximum number of characters you can enter. So you can enter maximum 4 characters only, other maximum more than 4 characters you cannot enter into an input field. In the same scenario you can add the minimum length also. Minimum length means, so it should be added minimum 3 words should be added, otherwise it will show an error when you submit the form. So this is also one thing. And you can also use the content editable true, so this attribute, so that if you want to edit the content you can edit the content. So here this is, so this content editable attribute, use this one to specify whether the element's content is editable or not. It allows the user to modify the content within the element. So this is one thing. And if you want to check the spell check for an input box what the user is entering means, then you can use this spell check is equal to true. So now if you try to check this one, and if I write something like this, so you will be able to see a red color underline inside this one telling that it is a spelling mistake. So that one also you can do it. And another one which I want to tell you is, so these are the different types of things which we can do it. So here you can also mention for the input type is equal to file also. So you can mention accept is equal to img/png, so that only that type of images, only the MIME types of that image only will be accepted. Only those file types only will be accepted. So these are the different types of HTML tips that you want to know, that every developer must know. So hope you understood about these different HTML tips that I explained to you. Hope you understood about this one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.